But this practice is going to be just 5 rounds, 10 rounds of 5 to honor the 50th anniversary of Earth Day. So we'll start with the same 5 Qigong exercises that we have been traditionally starting with. This is Cecilia's first time practicing virtually in Zoom with me, so I'm really thrilled.
Oh, nice. Welcome.
Yeah, I don't know if Tiffany or Cherie are going to come in, but if you hear a doorbell chime, that's someone else coming in. I'm going to mute you all so that you feel really free to have whatever's going on in your environment go on in your environment. I hope you don't mind that. And then we'll just meet standing for our first 5 Qigong exercises. And Cecilia, if you haven't done these ones with me, sorry, I'm not sure what my screen's. This is just a really fun exercise I've been doing every day to boost the capacity of our lungs. So you're gonna take a wide-legged stance, visualize a tree, and softly drop into your breath here. Don't feel rushed to get into the practice, but start to soften the knees, roll the shoulders behind you, drop into that Dattian point, that energetic point in the body by gently tucking the tailbone. And just take a couple breaths. Gently finding a fluidity of the breath here, managing the breath, controlling the breath through the various movements. 5 movements will be the most important part. So, soft fist at the hips. Draw that gentle fist all the way up to the chest, filling up gradually, allowing the elbows to point upward as you lift the chin upward. Inhale, 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 inhale so much. And then exhale gradually, just letting the wrists come beyond the lung, just visualizing your healthy lungs completely empty. Inhale, lift. Lift hands, lift the elbows. Ideally, the elbows are pointing straight up. Keep inhaling, even when you can't inhale. Hold the inhale. And then gently release, full, complete, steady exhale. So the breath is not choppy. Inhale, release, finding your first position. Inhaling, opening, stretching the side lung, expanding capacity. Exhale. 2 more in this shape. So keep that gentle bend in the tailbone, the gentle bend in the knees, and stretch the elbows up, faces up, faces up. Inhale fully. And exhale fully. Last one here. It's a gentle movement, visualizing your lungs the whole time. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And even at that peak inhale, you're holding briefly. Then exhale, nice and steady. Beautiful work. So for the second one, hands come down towards the hips. Left palm wipes behind you. Front palm waves in front of you. So you're staying pretty close to your body here. One hand pushing out, one hand forward, and you'll look behind you. Inhale, 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 inhale. And then exhale, bring it back through the center. Opposite limbs this time, so pushing right hand behind you, lifting left hand, look behind you. Inhale, inhale, inhale. And then exhale. So we're stretching the side lung here. You still have a gentle bend in the knee. Try to keep the hips forward. Inhale. And exhale. Right, your breath guides the practice, so find that inhale, looking behind you. A nice gentle flat palm, hips and shoulders still squaring forward. Exhale. Right, mind the breath with these final 3. Inhale, stretch up, full rounds of breath. Feeling the peak, inhale, linger there, then exhale, bringing the gaze back through the center. Inhale, look over your shoulder, backwards gazing. Feel the hip and the shoulder squaring forward. Breathe, deep inhale, keep inhaling. Exhale, take your time through the center, right? Letting the inhale expand naturally with your breath. 2 more full rounds. Exhale with your breath, minding your breath, letting it be the bigger guide here. Finding that cross-body extension, full, complete inhales. Majestic, complete exhales. Last round, each side. Inhale, keep the gentle bend in the knee. Drop into the tailbone. Exhale. Last side, opening up. You should feel the side body stretching. It's normal to get a little sweaty out of breath. Exhale, nice. The third one's the most tricky to get in your first time. Pull your hands up like you're at your shoulders And draw your left arm out. As you exhale, you're gonna wash the space in front of you. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Notice my hips and shoulders are still forward. And when my hand comes all the way across the body, I'm completely empty. I will inhale, shifting my hands, letting that outstretched hand become like a bow. Inhaling as I draw the elbow back. Inhaling as I push the other arm forward, trying to keep hips and shoulders square. So exhale, outstretched arm, wipes and empties. Inhale, reload, majestic bow shape. You are so strong, controlling the breath. Inhale, expanding as much as you can. Exhale, emptying, washing, taking your time. The sound of your breath is so important. Inhale, elbows high, gazing out beyond your fingertips, imagining the power in your hands, in your mind. Exhale, right out, opening up. Nice, that closes 2 full rounds. We have 2 more together here. Exhale, wiping. Inhale, drawing. Drawing maximum breathes. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Wiping that last gesture to relax. Beautiful. So we complement the tricky one with an easy one. Hands come up to imaginary suspenders. Just make large circles with your elbows. Keep that gentle tuck in the tailbone, gentle drop in the knee. You can even expand it, especially if your hips and knees want to get a little juicy here. Traditionally, in Qigong, we're going to draw the elbows directly up overhead, so these become huge circles. And all that matters to me is that your breath is still moving, so keep it steady. And empty. At least 3 more deep breaths here. Moving at a pace that serves you, right? This is about the connective tissues of the lungs, the resiliency of your lungs. So if you do it every day, you'll know the differences that come up in the body every day. 1 more breath. And relax, stretch the arms up. Big inhale, washing the breath just to steady the heart rate. Exhale. Good. So totally sensitive to any elevated heart rate. Just start to gently bend over, especially if you have a heaviness in the breath or anything. Don't elevate the head, drop the head too quickly. But over time, you're going to want to let the low back flatten to come into our last exercise. And this one is the most nuanced, so do listen to your own body. Allow your elbows to gently come into the body as you take this slight fist and use all the side muscles to compress the muscles behind the lung. You have more capacity of your lung in the back side of your body. So you're squeezing all the muscle around the lung and then releasing it, concentrating towards the legs here. So inhale, squeeze up, find that deep compression, squeeze through the exhale, and then inhale, release. Just let the head and the arms linger. This is the most nuanced, so take 3 more with your breath. Inhale, squeezing up. Finding that deep compression, really feeling the tiny muscles that surround the lungs and toning them. Inhale, release. 2 more breaths at least here. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, release. Last one, your breath. Inhale, stretch up. Find that deep compression. And release. So nice. Really good work. So the beauty of those exercises is that they are available to us in less than 10 minutes every day to just honor our lungs, this beautiful way of energizing our life and our ideas. So from the top of your mat, we're going to meet in mountain pose. This is our opening meditation in a way. So if you want to draw your toes together, roll your shoulders behind you and outstretch your palms. Drop into the present moment. Give yourself permission to unplug from everything else as you just listen to the sound of your breath in and out of your body. Right, it's easy for you to stay attending the breath and give yourself some kudos for that. It's not an easy thing for everyone to do every day. And just be patient through your breath here. Maybe 3 more rounds, feeling it extend up the heart, over the crown of the head, down the shoulders. And for as easy as it may seem to come into mountain pose, it's doing profound work for our immune system. The more that you steady the weight evenly across the foot, keep the rib cage pointing towards the navel, soften the face, and deepen the breath, the more you can actually grow into this posture until it becomes almost challenging. So just breathe deeply, a little more fully and completely here. Exhaling audibly. That's our first round of vinyasa. It's super simple. So you inhale through your nose deeply, fully, completely, letting the belly inflate. And then your mouth opens. We just have 3 more, so take your own practice. Inhale deeply, stretching through the crown, and then audibly, really releasing to the fingers, to the knees, to the mouth. 1 more audible round of breath here. That's an introduction to the tempo of 5. Step your feet wide, stretch your arms up. Inhale and exhale as you fold, hinging at the hips, getting this nice 90-degree angle on your way down, letting the crown of the head drop towards the feet, emptying fully to inhale, halfway lift. Let your hands come to your thighs or your shins, rolling your shoulder blades behind you, stretching out to surrender again, getting a little bit deeper this time. Maybe it's a hug. Inhale, stretch all the way up, arms come overhead. Optional back bend here, elbows and hands come behind the head if it's comfy. Inhale, stretch up, and we start number 2. Exhale, surrender, folding out, 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 out. Empty first time. Halfway lift. This is toning your spine. You're rolling the shoulder blades back behind you. Empty, surrender. A little bit tighter here. Even bend the knees if that helps. Stretch it up. Tall, strong being. Press the hips forward to open into that back bend. It is optional. But on number 3, you're pretty liquid. So exhale, try to take up heart space. Expand your arms to the extent the room allows you. Empty, empty, empty. And then halfway lift, finding that beautiful 90-degree angle. Crown of the head stretches out from the hips. Empty 1 more time, hugging the knees, letting the face touch the shins if you can. And then inhale, stretch all the way up. As you keep inhaling, that back bend is optional, right? Inhale brings you out. Exhale, last one. Just playing with 5s today. Empty, empty, empty. Halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Find a deep, deep, deep hug of the legs and come all the way up, standing. Gentle back bend to close that work. So hands can come back to heart center, honoring that second set of 5. And anytime the heart rate is a little too fast or the mind is really busy, always come back to that as needed. We're going to inhale, stretch all the way up, and prepare for a round of salutation. So exhale, exhale, exhale. Halfway lift to prepare the body. Right leg steps back. Knee settles into the ground. If you need stability, you can keep the toes tucked, but otherwise relax the foot. Exhale fully here so that the inhale brings you up. Almost looking behind you, feeling a tremendous opening to the front side of the body and through the hips. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Use your core and your toes to find your way into downward facing dog. Exhale there. Right leg lifts with an inhale. Exhale, right leg between your hands. Left knee drops down to the mat. Same idea here. Relaxing the toes if it's available to you. Empty fully so that the inhale stretches you up. Full deep breath here. Tremendous extension of the side body, opening of the hip flexor. So exhale, fold. We're going to empty at the top of our mat, closing, halfway lifting, and coming up to stand, honoring 1 full set. Low lunge salutation. Back bend is optional. Hands could drop into heart center instead. Just depends the kind of tempo you want for your practice today. So exhale, fold. Honoring infinite possibility within you, preparing for the work. Right leg steps back, knee settles into the ground, flatten, empty, and open. Exhale. Coming into downward facing dog, empty there. Right leg lifts nice and high. Exhale, right leg between your hands. Dropping the left knee down, opening arms nice and tall. Good. I'm just cute. I'm so sorry. It's going to be all right. We're going to meet at the top of the mat, emptying and halfway lifting. Exhale, fold. Come all the way up. Honor that second set. We'll take 1 double left, and then we'll be balanced out. So just bear with me Inhale, stretch overhead. Exhale, fold, hinging from the hips. Beautiful shapes. Prepare the work. Set the left leg back. Exhale, drop the knee. Relax the toe. Press the hips forward. Inhale, stretch high. Exhale, fold. We're moving into downward facing dog. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Lift the left leg nice and high. Exhale, left leg between the hands. Dropping the back knee. Opening the heart nice and high. Gorgeous shape. Exhale, fold. Empty, empty, empty. And halfway lift. As you come standing, honoring the third complete set, hips come forward, elbows drop backward, right? Just thinking about if you've ever run 5 laps on a track, how the third, fourth, and fifth feel. Inhale, stretch it up, honoring infinite possibility within you. Empty thoughts, cares, and concerns. Drop the right leg back, knee settles into the ground. Inhale, stretch up, and keep it balanced for the next 2 rounds. So empty, 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 fold, and come into down dog. Exhale here, right leg lifts, only when you're ready. Stepping in between your hands, dropping the back knee. Beautiful symmetry, one side to the other. Press the hips forward, inhale. And exhale, emptying everything at the top of the mat. Thoughts, concerns, fears, all leave your body. Inhale. And exhale, right? Keep your jaw soft, stretch it up. Final round upon us. So with your breath, exhale into it, folding. Taking your time to prepare, right knee settles down, press the pelvis and stretch. Low lunge, salutations. Coming through downward facing dog, empty there. Right leg will lift, only when you're ready. Exhale, drop the back knee, press the hips forward, rise. Good work, folding forward, emptying thoughts, cares, concern. Keep the jaw soft, halfway lift. Option to drop a little lower, and we meet standing. Good work. Hands come through heart center, honoring whatever comes up in your body. Right? Everybody feels a little bit different coming in and out of these deep hip openers. So being kind to yourself, listening to your breath. We move into a classic sun salutation, playing the 8-limbed stick pose. So inhale, stretch arms overhead. Exhale, fold. It starts the same, cascading energy downward, right? But as you look forward, we're going to step one foot back and then the other into this lovely downward facing dog shape. And from our downward facing dog shape, you want to look towards your hands, stack elbows, wrists, and shoulders. Feel that high plank action. Right? Exhale, push it back, downward facing dog. Use your breath 4 more times. Inhale, stack. Good. Exhale, push. Heels drop towards the ground. It's this beautiful straight line. Heel, hamstring, hip. Inhale, shift your gaze. Push the ground away from you. Lift your chest, smile. Inhale, release. Drop the heels. So triangular shape into a very powerful plank-like shape. Just 2 more. Inhale, stack. And exhale, push. And you're held accountable for your own 5. Your 5 might be 3. That's no problem. Inhale, stack. Exhale, down dog. Nice. So as we inhale and stack this time, we're going to drop our knees down to the ground. So our knees and our toes are the first 2 points of contact in this ancient, beautiful shape. The next 2 points of contact will be our chest and our chin. So keeping your shoulders pointing upright, slowly lower through your chaturanga, letting your chest and your chin touch. Notice your belly stays lifted. That's what makes 8-limb stick pose so therapeutic. Take 3 more breaths here. Wonderful compression for your vital organs. Rolling your shoulder blades behind you to the extent comfortable. Right, when we come out of this, relax the toes, roll the belly forward, draw the shoulder blades behind you, keep the elbows low, baby cobra, even if toenails are on the ground. And then when you're ready, press through hands and knees, reset, downward facing dog. Nice work. We'll take the next 4 a lot faster. So inhale, shift forward, drop the knees, elbows bent, chest and chin. Exhale fully. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, tabletop or downward facing dog. minding your breath. Inhale, shift. Find 8-limb stick. Opening up, cobra. Exhale through. Breathe. Take a breath if you need it. 2 more sets. Inhale, 8-limb stick. Find your exhales gradually and inhale into cobra. Right, honor the points of contact. Exhale through downward facing dog. It's a lot on the wrist. Find your 8-limb stick. Breathe there. Exit through cobra. Nice work. We meet in downward facing dog. Emptying fully here. 5 breaths, audibly exhaling. If this is too much on your wrists, but you still want the compression of the blood into the brain, then take a dolphin. And if it's too much on the wrists, and you don't want the compression on the brain, then take a tabletop. We're here for 2 more breaths. Find that beautiful audible breath. It is magic. Nice work. So here's my favorite flow of the day. We're coming from a downward facing dog. Exhale. Start that Ujjayi breath. Seal the lips. Breathe in and out of the nose. Right leg lifts. Big inhale. Exhale. Right leg crosses underneath the body, kicking outside the left hand. Right, pinky edge of the foot here. It's a fallen star. Shoulders are over the wrist. If you can take that left wrist and release it off the ground, stretching your gaze overhead, fallen star twisting. Inhale, sweep the arm overhead. Use your core to take that leg back where it came from a 3-legged dog. Open the hip and come into a wild thing. Right, you are an exuberant, strong human being. So be very kind. Use your arm, your hips, your shoulders to re-square. 3-legged dog, dropping the leg beneath you for a gentle pigeon. It's brief, it's an inhale, and it's the 3rd moment to appreciate your body and all its capabilities. So exhale, let's try it on the other side for a full round. Here we are in downward facing dog. Exhale, plug into Ujjayi. Inhale, left leg nice and high. Exhale, left leg across the body, outside of the right hand. Flexing the pinky edge of the foot. Lifting the right arm if you can for twist. Twisting, falling star. Swimming the arm over the head, using your core to take your leg back out. 2-legged dog, opening your hip to drop into a wild thing. Right, I'm taking for granted how powerful of yogis we all are. So use your hips, your shoulders. Stay square as you come back through your 3-legged dog. Bend the knee below you and drop into pigeon, where we have one more opportunity. Can't you hear the sound effects? Like, shabam! You're amazing. Exhale out. We're going to meet back to downward facing dog. The real reason that pigeon is in this practice is so that you can go there if you need to. So inhale, right leg nice and high. Exhale, right leg across the body, coming into your fallen star shape. Taking an inhale to stack the joints, to look overhead. Breathe. And exhale out. Using your core and opening when you're ready into wild thing. There's so much flexibility required in your ankles to do this. Use your breath, exhaling out, dropping your foot into pigeon, where you have a breath, an honoring breath, inhaling upward. Option to stay there through the round if you need to. We have 3 more left leg leads here. Exhale, left leg across. Finding your fallen star. Twisting by looking overhead. Exhale, come out. Meet me in wild thing. Use your breath, be kind. Notice how supple your spine is. Long spine, long life. Right, drop it into pigeon. If you need to stay there, you do. We have 2 full rounds together. Just honoring 5 sets. Putting ourselves outside our comfort zone to get there. So from a downward facing dog, I'm with you, you with me. Let's do it. Lift the right leg nice and high. Exhale, right leg across the body. Fallen star, open it up. Right here, I'm flexing that outstretched foot the whole time. I'm swimming through, using my core, opening that bent knee, looking for the ground, squaring my hips upward, open, open, open. Exhale through. Drop it in to sleeping, so sleeping pigeon. Honoring your breath upright. No sleeping unless you need to here. Exhale through, downward facing dog. Left leg's gonna lift when you're ready. Exhaling it across the body, outside the right hand. Open up, falling star. Swimming through. Meet me in wild thing. Feel that rotation, lifting the heels as you need to, but anchoring them back when you can. Swimming back through, dropping it in to pigeon. Last set, you got this. Inhale, stretch it up. Exhale, surrender. Downward facing dog is where we meet. Plug into the breath before you start. Full exhale. Inhale, right leg nice and high. Exhale across the body. Outside the left hand lifts. Opening up, falling star. Swimming through. Meeting me in rock star, wild thing, hip opening, universal hug. Exhale through. Pigeon. Feeling like the goddess you are. One side remaining. Tuck your toes, meet in down dog. Exhale, anchor in. Inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, left leg through. Fallen star, opening it up when you're ready. Exhale through. Use your core. Find the flexibility in the heels. Open the hips. Breathe. Exhale through. Downward facing, pigeon. Opening up. Last ceremonial breath. Hands come through. Now we meet downward facing dog. So much work here. So audible exhale if you need it. We're gonna shift our gaze towards our hands, elbows, wrists, and shoulders stack. Knees come wide as the hands, maybe wider. Relax the toes to touch behind you. Drop the hips towards the heels and out. Stretch your arms for 5 breaths in child's pose. This is a great opportunity if you have tenderness in the wrists to just take a gentle circle of your wrists or a soft fist in and out, knocking on the space in front of you. But if your wrists are happy, be grateful. Let the palms come up, inviting blessing. Or ground them down to the earth. Whatever feels good here, just be very mindful of what's possible in your body here, following the breath. One more breath. As the tempo of our breath is distinct, be sure you've completed at least 5 breaths, and then come up through a tabletop shape when you are ready. So we have just 5 more rounds of salutation to make it 45, which will be able to close us out with our work of 50. So let's play with the side plank, nice easy cross body extension. Inhale, stretch left arm, right foot. Exhale through to the other side. Inhale, stretch. Exhale through to the other side. Since we've done both, exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. That's what it looks like, pretty easy. You neutralize the spine. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, release. Cat, cow. Option to continue just like that, or add a little bit by touching elbow and knee together beneath you. Inhale, release, and take it to the other side. Crunching is optional, but it's going to engage the core coming to the other side. Round cat, open cow. 3 more. Neutralize the spine. Stretch. Maybe this is more about your wrists or your ankles. Right? You're personalizing the practice in the safety and comfort of your own home. Stretch it out to get to the other side. Opening to get what you need. Finding balance and strength, how it appears for you. And close it through cat. Opening it through cow. Last set, we got this. Open stretch. Coming through. Nice. We meet cat and drop cow. For our last and final set together, as you stretch it out, and that back leg, don't be afraid, touch the heel. All right, if you can touch it on one side, try to find a good grip. See if you have a full expansion today. See if you can point the toe and touch it to your head today. Push the ground away, keep the shoulders square. over one another. And when you do release, stretch long, don't rush out of it. And come back, knees nice and wide. Option for cat, dropping for cow. Neutralizing the spine. Last side, left arm reaches. Opening it up, full extension, back leg bends. Just a sweep to touch. And if you're not there yet, just keep sweeping to touch. Because one day you will. And it'll be beautiful. If you've got that grip, flex the heel, really try to kick into it. Looking forward, looking overhead. For the fullest expression today. Push the ground away, breathe with it, trust yourself, get a deep opening through that quad, stretch long when you release, and come back through tabletop. Exhale, cat, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Lovely work. So drop your hips towards your heels, stretch the arms overhead, drop them through heart center. And you haven't had an opportunity yet to remind yourself that you are interconnected with everybody on earth, part of the earth family. Here's your opportunity to do that. We're gonna inhale, stretching up, exhale, child's pose. This is where our work starts. So the flow is simple, emptying here, forehead towards the ground, ego releases. Inhale, stretch all the way up, lifting the hips nice and high. Come up, inhale, 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 looking overhead. And then drop the hands towards your hips beside you. Exhale as you sit. Using your hands, draw your hips forward, opening your shoulders behind you, squeezing your shoulder blades behind you. Open your hips forward. Exhale, drop the hips, keeping connected with your breath. The inhale straightens you up, and the exhale surrenders you back where we started. It's pretty simple looking, but feel how tremendous it is for the spine. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, settle. Inhale, open your heart, open your hips, open your throat. Exhale, settle. Inhale, crown of the head stretches straight up. And then exhale, fold forward, finding that intention, that interconnectedness. So inhale, finding yourself tall, huge, much bigger than you realize. Exhale, sitting down, anchoring, opening your heart, throat, hips. Exhale, anchor, stretch the arms overhead, and surrender, reconnecting with that intention point. We have two more. Feel free to empty, empty, empty fully and completely, moving with your breath through these shapes. I am just your guide. Your breath, your body is what creates the benefit of the practice. Open the hips, open the heart, open the throat. Exhale through. Opening up. So find yourself through your child's pose. Last round with your breath. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, anchor. Opening throat. Gazing behind you. Exhale. And come back through the center. Nice, nice, nice work. Nice, 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 nice work. So let your hands come from one side all the way to the other as you just get a nice deep stretch here through the side body, through the shoulders, letting it linger as slowly as feels good for you. When we do release upward, come back through the center line, tucking your chin, allowing your head, neck, and shoulders to be the last to unroll as you come sitting upward. Nice, let your legs come out in front of you. Moving away the wobbly bits, we'll take some deep forward folds. So inhale, stretch overhead. Exhale, wash. Emptying, emptying, emptying. And you're just gonna move your feet here. You're gonna try to reach as deeply as you can. You're gonna come into your fullest fold possible. And if that's seated upright, no worries. Just try to really sink through the breath. Take 3 more rounds of breath. Relaxing your jaw and your face. Just start to honor the tempo change in class here. Gradually rolling upward, we'll take one set of Dandasana twist. So you'll draw your right leg in nice and tight, sweeping your left arm across the body. Reach for the pinky edge of the foot. Extend the heel out, keeping the chest erect as you stretch hands in opposite directions, looking to the backhand, stretching nice and wide. And then exhale, gaze forward, drawing that knee in where it came from. We'll build onto this by stepping the foot across the body, keeping the foot anchored, sit upright. And stretch arms overhead. Left arm's gonna drop behind you to anchor into the ground, spine upright. Opposite arm comes here for leverage. Maybe your palm is upright, maybe it's touching your bottom. Either way, you're gently twisting the spine to look behind you. Lifting up through the inhales, twisting a little deeper through the exhales. Take 3 more breaths. Inhaling up, exhaling, twist. Inhaling up, exhaling, twist. When you do gradually release both arms, come overhead, back through heart center. But we'll take this working leg and build one more time into a gentle half butterfly shape. So from this half butterfly shape, you might wiggle your outstretched wing. We did a lot with our hips. There's no need to go much deeper than this. But if you have that full extended fold, let's get one nice deep extended fold here. Just coming into the deepest stretch that you can, trying to connect your face to your leg, to your foot, honoring the shape that's available for you and just trying to rest into it through the exhales, letting go of any tension across the body, softening the jaw, breathing steady. 2 more breaths. Nice work. So she'll just round the chin, coming upward to sit, where we'll extend the leg out. And again, draw everything up for a slow exhale and a steady inhale. Good work. Let's take that to the other side. So draw your left leg in, let your right hand come across the body for the pinky edge of the foot. And keeping the chest lifted, stretch that leg out, starting to twist behind you, gazing away from the thumb, thumbs up to the universe, thumbs up to you. Full inhale here. Only coming back, exhale when you feel ready, stretching, drawing in. Right, we'll build on it. So take that leg across the opposite way, foot comes onto the ground. We sit upright, stretch arms upright. Right arm comes behind the back to support the spine upright. Left arm here for leverage, drawing the knee away, letting the spine twist. Hand can be upright in a mudra or finding your body. Either way, mind the breath. Open the shoulders, look behind you. Inhaling up, exhaling to twist a little more. Inhaling to gaze over your shoulder, lifting to the crown of the head. Exhale, twist. Inhale, upright energy. Exhale, twisting energy. And only when you're ready to release, when you have a sense of balance, one side to the other, inhale, stretch both arms overhead, and bring your hands through heart center. To again build by drawing the foot into a half butterfly shape, or you can just accept what is in the body here today, maybe wobbling that wing. If you feel comfortable anchoring through the hips to stretch up and fold, go ahead and find that symmetry here, finding your deepest, fullest expression, accepting what is, and just trying through the exhales to release any tension present in that shape. Jaw soft, breath steady. 3 more breaths here. Right, and everybody's personalizing their practice just for them, rounding through the chin, tucking the thyroid a little bit more compressed to your head, neck, and shoulder Come up when you're ready. We'll extend our legs outward. Scoot towards the center of your mat. Allow your head, neck, and shoulders to come down as you bend your knees, relaxing your head. It's working. Let your arms be out wide. It's our first opportunity to be here together, looking upright. So just widen the knees more than the hips and drop the knees side to side. This is our first of several loose twisting movements in the lower body, something to honor our roots, right? Our roots are reaching into new soil. Some of the foundations are a little different than we once thought they were. So it's just a nice way to energetically try to loosen the parts of our body that are naturally tightening. Totally normal. So let your knees come overhead. Walk the feet back in line with the hips. Roll the shoulders underneath you. Press the left foot onto the right thigh and draw the kneecap away. You might stay here stationary, especially if your lower back is tender today. But if it feels comfortable for you, take the grounded foot, use it to drop the knee side to side and open up again into these really free form, windshield wipery, root loosening gestures. Taking a few more breaths, letting your head, neck, and shoulders be involved, right? You're not trying to stabilize any particular part of the body, you're just trying to let the body be interconnected. So as you bring the knees upright, let the feet come back to the ground. We'll take it to the other side, lifting left foot to the right thigh, just pushing the knee away. And it can feel pretty awesome just to push the knee away. So if the movement isn't serving you, do your thing. Feel comfortable and safe in your body. That's what the intention of this movement is. So the grounded foot helps the knee drop side to side as we just accept changes in our environment, accept changes in our lives, right? With ease, that our roots are resilient, they can dive deeper, that they can regrow, that they are connected to things that we cannot even imagine fully, right? That our roots are genius, just like the plants. That mycelium web is part of our life too. So move easy, don't feel rushed. And when you come back center, drop both feet to the mat. We've arrived to an opportunity to see how your spine feels. Place your hands behind your head if you're feeling really adventurous. To just push through your hands and feet to see how much of a full curve you can come into today. Right? You're just following what is possible for you. Right? That's the biggest option, is that wheel. But we wanted to go there first in case you want to try again. Right? The more modified, a little more tame variation, still so much benefit, is just lifting the hips. So whichever of these you're taking, go ahead and repeat, right? You might be looking at something a little different, something where you're grabbing the feet, right? It might be more about working from this full extended wheel to this lower wheel, like wheel push-ups. Whatever you're doing, take one more round and love what is possible for your body. When you're ready to release, we'll meet with hands and wrists in the air, outward circles at least 5 times. Inward circles at least 5 times. And then when you're ready, go ahead and drop the knees towards the armpits. Reach for your feet. We're taking a happy baby shape. So draw the knees towards the armpits, draw the knees towards the floor. Try to keep the tailbone on the mat. Try to lengthen the head out. And find your deep, full, happy baby here for at least 5 breaths. Exhale fully, pull down, rolling the shoulders towards the mat, softening the jaw, breathing easy all the way into that tailbone. Try to let every exhale lengthen your tailbone a little bit more. Over time, 100% of your spine is on the ground during this exercise. Last round of breath, full deep breath. Nice. Now from here we get to play, maybe straightening one leg, straightening the other, straightening both. It's going to be very, very personalized. So take your time, your breath to come into some happy baby shapes. Feel free to take as long as you need. And when you're ready, you'll settle your feet together in this lovely goddess posture. And there's no rush to get there if you're still loving stretching out your legs. But let the soles of the feet come together. Let your hands come to your hips and reverberate your lips. 4 more times. Keeping your feet as they are, let your left hand come to your navel, your right hand come to your heart. Inhale in through the nose, let your tummy inflate, chest lifts, feel the crown of the head shine with the peak inhale. Exhale, reversing, feeling the chest there in the belly slowly deflate. Take 4 more breaths, mindfully sowing the intuition of your tummy, the wisdom of your heart, and the infinite possibility of your mind through this breath. Just acknowledging the various dimensions upon which you function and exist, flourish and endure. So let the breath wash one more time. And as you finally exhale, gradually release the hands from their position. Close your knees like a book. Extend the body out. Full body stretch. Big inhale here. And then as you exhale, bring everything in this teeny tiny little energy ball, right? Everything squeezes in. Your knees, your toes, your fingers, everything is squeezing. Every muscle of your body is engaged. Try to be here with us, breathing and squeezing, breathing and squeezing, breathing and squeezing. Deep inhale. And then explode, big exhale. Let the hands be outstretched. Let the feet be wide. You have arrived to final relaxation. So you stay as you are, arms outstretched, legs outstretched, just breathing through this wonderful opportunity to notice the breath, to notice the heartbeat, and to be completely still. So relax your jaw and let your eyes relax in the socket. Try not to attach to any thought that might come. Stay connected to the energetic quality of your body, to the energetic quality of your breath. Tap into an infinite kind of energy, the kind like your sunlight, the kind of gesture and service that you can offer that needs no recognition, right? That needs no gratitude. We don't have to thank the sun to shine, it just does. And whether it's a warm feeling that you have on your mat or a chillier one of stillness, just try to feel your skin, the space around your skin. Notice that you hold the space with your body. The way you feel in your body affects the space around your body. So take these quieter moments towards the end of practice to charge that space around your body, to feel the inhales loosen areas of fear or tension. And the exhales help you drop into your mat, into this present moment more easily, with a sense of ease, a sense of endurance and stamina. Just continuing to let the breath and the body work together in a way that's harmonizing, in a way that's energizing, dare I say, calibrating. And in this quiet space of being still, let the edges of your mouth draw towards the ears as you acknowledge what a special, valuable person you are. Receive the love I have for you and that countless others do. Trust that you are more loved than you could imagine. And let that smile start to reawaken you to the physical presence of the day, either by reaching arms across your body to give yourself a tight hug, or by finding a full body stretch, tiny movements of the fingers and toes, rolling onto one side when you are ready to close your Shavasana. We'll press gently upward and meet to close our class together. I honor you as reflections of me and wish us longevity and ease as we stretch arms overhead, trusting what we cannot see, the hands will touch, and exhale through heart center, alternating between the heart and the forehead as you decide where you might like to rest for one healing round of Om. A-O-M, inhaling to fuel that sound. Namaste, friends. Namaste.
Thank you. That was wonderful.
Yes, it was. There's no one I would have rather practiced with on Earth Day. You guys are awesome. Like, so awesome.
That one routine of the falling star, and then what's the second one, piece of it called?
Wild thing.
Wild thing. Okay, I couldn't think
Rock
of that.
star, some people call it.
That's a really good combination.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, I'm gonna do that. That'll be some good